This is Tuesday, August 19th, 77 days until the 2008 presidential election. Breaking news tonight that one of the four people left on the Obama shortlist would bet his or her life that the Democratic vice presidential candidate will be Senator Joe Biden. On the other hand, Biden himself today said, "I'm not the guy," but he said it quickly and kind of softly. Our fifth story on the countdown, Senator Obama returning Saturday to the city where he began his campaign, Springfield, Illinois, where the Associated Press reports at this hour a senior Obama advisor has revealed anonymously that the vice presidential choice will appear with the senator in front of the former state capitol building. Two candidates on that short list telling our own Howard Fineman that it looks like his choice will be the current senior senator from Delaware. Mr. Biden, himself a former presidential hopeful, currently chair of the Foreign Relations Committee, and as we mentioned, one of the other contenders on the short list telling Fineman, quote, "If I had to bet my life on it, I'd bet it is Joe." Another saying, quote, "Barack is moving toward a seasoned beltway type, and that probably means Biden." And a source which Fineman describes as personally close to Obama, adding, quote, "Biden makes the most sense." The senator himself telling reporters staking out his driveway tonight, quote, "You guys have better things to do. I'm not the guy." The other names said to remain on Senator Obama's shortened short list of 4, not 3, Virginia Governor Tom Kean, Kansas Governor Kathleen Sebelius, and Senator Evan Bayh of Indiana. But it was Biden getting the shout-out this morning when the presumptive presidential nominee addressed the Veterans of Foreign Wars Convention in Orlando. Senator Obama discussing the conflict in Georgia.
Thank you. We must help Georgia rebuild that which has been destroyed. That is why I'm proud to join my friend, Senator Joe Biden, in calling for an additional $1 billion in reconstruction assistance for the people of Georgia.
Aha. Time now to read the tea leaves with Chuck Todd, political director for MSNBC and NBC News. Chuck, good evening.
Good evening.
Is it Biden?
Chasing my tail, not
Yes.
reading the tea leaves.
Is it Biden? And if it is, what do we make of him saying, "I'm not the guy"?
A couple things about the "I'm not the guy" quote. I was talking to some folks who know Joe Biden very, very well and said, number one, notice the big grin on his face when he said it. Number two, if he had been told he wasn't the guy, he wouldn't be out golfing. He'd probably be inside, looking inside, a little introspective. He wouldn't be a happy warrior. This was more of a, I'm not the guy, like, look, I'm not Joe Biden. I might look like Joe Biden. So I think everybody, we're so jumpy right now, about this because we have nothing else to be jumpy about.
That wasn't Joe Biden. Does the choice, right, whoever it is, know that he is the choice, let alone whether or not he is Joe Biden?
No. In fact, the Obama campaign really is obsessed with this text messaging rollout. They are determined to make sure we in the media do not scoop them and report this before they get to do the text messaging thing. I'm told it's possible they may wait to tell the person that they're the pick about a minute before they press that button and launch that text message out to their 2 million supporters. So it is this text messaging thing. It's very important to them, and I think that they know the minute you start telling people who the pick is, it doesn't take very long to leak out.
Well, maybe if they do it right, he or she gets the first text message. I think that makes the most sense.
There you go.
As to Biden, 4 decades in the Senate, chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee. Right. His son is deploying to Iraq in September. Is he the attack dog against McCain that Obama believes he would need in the final stretch of the campaign?
Look, there are a lot of people around Obama talking to Obama, and it was what Howard Fineman's piece was referring to, who are telling him, look, Biden's the guy that you want. Biden's the guy that in a debate is just going to chew up, whether it's Tim Pawlenty or Joe Lieberman, is going to chew that person up and spit him out. This is the guy that's not afraid to take on John McCain, that's not afraid to challenge him on this stuff. And, oh, by the way, the fact that his son is being deployed, and yes, it's in the JAG Corps, but he's being deployed to Iraq, that's yet just one more little extra bonus that you get with Biden. Do they wish he was coming from a swing state like Indiana? Do they wish they could take Joe Biden and make him the senator from Indiana? I think in a perfect world they would. But as things stand, Biden seems to be the guy that everybody around him saying, look, he's the guy that can possibly prevent you from having any October surprise problems when it comes to international crisis.
I'm going to go on the rest of Obama's day in a moment, but let's talk while we have a chance about McCain's VP, Chuck. Andrea Mitchell's reporting tonight that the Joe Lieberman thing is so serious that state GOP leaders have been asked to make sure that in their state a registered Democrat could appear on a state ballot as a Republican VP candidate. She also reported that if he chooses Lieberman, McCain would actually promise this one-term serving thing. Am I missing something here? Because between those two ideas, it sounds like it would cause a major right-wing revolt, and it would turn McCain into the kind of pre-election lame duck that he himself laughed off conceptually earlier in the year.
Right. Look, I talked to somebody very close to this situation and knows John McCain very well, who simply said, look, McCain's going to assess this, his VP choice, in either one of two ways, and I'm going to use a sports metaphor. Everybody can throw something at their TV the minute I use it. If he believes it's 3rd and 4, and all he needs is 4 yards to get over the finish line and to get that touchdown and to win this election, he's going to pick Tim Pawlenty out of Minnesota. If he thinks it's really 3rd and 11 and he needs to throw the long ball a little bit and he's got to take a risk, he's going to do Joe Lieberman. That Romney and Ridge are sort of tweeners in between. They're sort of you're kind of rolling the dice if you pick Ridge. You're kind of keeping conservatives happy if you pick Romney. Pawlenty's the safest. Lieberman's the riskiest choice, but there may be part of McCain who believes this is the only way I can get over 50. It's not about keeping it close. It's about winning.
Everybody's trying to get on Football Night in America, even NBC and MSNBC political director.
Don't you? I think you.
Yeah.
You need a 19th person, right, on Sunday night, Football Night in America, right?
Oh, boy. Everybody's getting smart.
Oh.
Chuck Todd. Thanks for the info, Chuck. Appreciate it.
You got to keep.